learning new languages like Go, Python. And back then, the only language that I knew was PHP. That's all I knew. So, but I all that I definitely give back credit to the community because that's how I was introduced to the market. One of my friends, Adrian, he told me that, hey, you should join to this community. Come with me and look how the community actually help people, learning. Yeah. And that was a passion from there. And I always been supporting the community since then. And that's kind of my beginnings of story here in the United States.
That's awesome. I love that all of this comes to like, it's the people in these communities, especially the open source communities and like the DevOps world that are, hey, let me help you out. And like, this just kicks off so many different directions and careers and like whatever else is really neat.
And that we started doing that as an individual because you have to start somewhere. But now that I'm running a company, basically I encourage all my developers, like, help. Go give a talk. If you learn something, doesn't matter if it's like whatever, front end, back end, DevOps, who cares? Yeah. Go on and give a talk. Because sometimes we feel like, oh, I don't have anything new to say. Sure. You don't know how many people will listen because might relate to you, or maybe because their way of learning is more according to the way you speak. So I encourage everyone in my company, like, go back and contribute, and we feel like we're becoming more like an open source, basically primary community company rather than just a company for profit.
Right. Yeah, cool. It's nice. It's good. Like, I like hearing it. It's all things that I care about, especially being in DevRel and that sort of thing. And similar to how I, like, got started, like, speaking or doing these things, it was just like, oh, it's just, like, you just have ideas and, like, someone somewhere wants to hear it probably, and, like, you submit them out there, and once they accept you to talk, that means, like, people want to hear what you have to say, right? Yeah. Like, it's, I don't know. I go through the whole process, too, get nervous. Like, what if it isn't good enough? It's like they already want to hear it. Like, you've already been accepted.
Look, you have to try it.
But, yeah, no, it's great, and I love being able to get back to it all, so, yeah, it's really cool.
And maybe we just use, examples. I always go back to the community and say, like, if you ask me in Q, would you dream of being here, sitting down with you talking?
Yeah, right.
No. No, hell no.
Yeah.
But I'm here. So if I was able to do it, I want to encourage other ones to actually be able to do it as well. And if I can help, I will do it. So, and that's what we're doing here as an example.
Awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to dive into. Is there anything around, like, I mean, you've come to, we're at KubeCon, right? So what's the draw to come to KubeCon in Chicago? And besides being the ambassador, you kind of have to show up, right? like all the contributors kind of have to show up to KubeCon. But what is it about this group that you want to be involved with and come back to these events?
I think it has a backstory because I was in Amsterdam this year.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was my first KubeCon, by the way, even though that I've been in
Amsterdam earlier? Oh, that's a good one.
Yes. Yeah, it was my first KubeCon. And in that KubeCon, my only purpose was driving community because we were promoting the Case City, Colombia that we did in June, and it was successful, 500 plus people. And it was an inspiration for the rest of the community. In this KubeCon, I came with the same purpose, with just one added item, which is the platform that we built, because we are now in beta, so we want to showcase it. We want to be able to show it. This platform is something that we are open sourcing. Yeah, that's why I came to the Apology yesterday to learn, because I want to make sure that I do it properly. I want to make sure that, they were saying something about, it's not the same about saying open source and source open. I love that.
Sure, yeah.